Sorry for the slow start, but we are here for Random Game Night 48, where I am more rested and playing Mega Man 4, because there is actually a reason for this. I have been challenged a while ago. I was challenged by my good friend Proto Man, whom you might know we raced in Mega Man 6 and Super Mario World most recently. And I've been challenged to race in Mega Man 4, which we plan to carry out sometime within the near future. And it is going to be quite the race, and that is because it might very well end up being the first game that I end up racing in person. So I've got the setup for this for the most part for the race. I have to do a few more tests, but otherwise it's pretty well set up. Like, let me just show you. So, I've got this set up. He's gonna be on the PS4. I'm gonna be playing the Steam version. I'm gonna have a few more things to work out, but other than that, works pretty well. So I figured, I did a few practice runs earlier. So let's see if I can do this. Probably not. We'll go for beating the game, but otherwise we'll at least go for being all 8 Robot Masters. So we'll start with the one everybody naturally starts with. Toadman! Because Toadman is the pushiest of pushovers. And thank God I'm playing the Legacy Collection, which means I have Super Turbo. I find myself using the... Well, that's a great start. That's when you know I've practiced. I find myself using the triangle button more than I find myself using the actual square button to fire normally. It's very interesting. Maybe I should have practiced on the Steam version, because in that version, because I'll be playing the Steam version, and in the Steam version, I have to deal with a shitty Xbox controller. Yay! Oh well. I'll manage. I did earlier today run through Mega Man 4 on PC, so I can beat it with the terrible Xbox controller. Not easily, because the problem with that is I'm actually going to be using the analog stick on the Xbox controller to control myself because of where it's positioned on the controller. Which is bad, because I found that a lot of the time when I was going through that, I ended up accidentally sliding when I was actually trying to jump, which led to many a death. Not fun. Very, very much not fun. So I'm intending to watch another stream soon. By soon, I mean sometime today. Oh, wow, I completely forgot about that attack, because he usually just shoots the bombs at me. But, because of that, I don't know how long this stream's gonna go. It's probably not gonna go super long, because I want to live a life. That, and I also have not fully recovered from the... Oh, come on, really? I've not fully recovered from the 24-hour stream, which was a joy and a half for me. But hey, at least I made it. Yay. I'm just the and when I do stupid shit like that, it makes you wonder how the fuck can I be as tired as I am? Although, that could also contribute to it, so... Who knows? I certainly don't. Let's just finish the stage. I am off to a very rough start. Toadman! Hi, buddy. You are the easiest Robot Master. You know why you're the easiest Robot Masters? Because you hop around and do shit all. He's actually supposed to do more than this, but, yeah. It's a good boss fight. Solid. No problems with it. None at all. Flawless. super difficult fight. You have to use professional. Whoa, I'm talking I'm talking smack, but then I managed to take a hit. So maybe I should be a bit more quiet about that. Alright, well, we did it. We got a power-up. We got Rain Flush. Like a toilet. It should also be Rush Marine. The problem with the order that I do things in, the Rush Jet adapter, which is traditionally super helpful, is, you get it from Drillman stage, but in the order I go, Drillman is last. Which is not fun for me. But hey, I'll manage. In the meantime, let's go to Brightman. Oh god. Right, that's the gimmick. How could I forget that? You want to avoid shooting the light bulb enemies, because if you do, it makes it incredibly dark, so you basically have to just dodge their attacks. Avoid hitting that one that I just passed especially, because you need to, Meg. You're going to be cutting that gap a bit close, and if you can't see where you're going, all the more fun. I had to try. Alright. Well, I should also be down to my last life anyway. Yeah. So I think the more smart thing to do is just kill myself, so that way I can get my lives back. So I only beat one stage, and I game overed. I am doing horribly. I think this is just teaching me I need more practice with this game. I'll probably try to get some more practice. And while I'm watching that other stream that I was planning to watch, I might get some more practice in then while I'm watching it. Because I need practice. Lots and lots of practice. At least I can do the Cossack and the Wily stages without too much of a problem. If anything, they're at least short stages, so... But then again, Mega Man games are not really known for having that long of stages in the first place. Okay, was there anything to the right worthwhile? I don't think so. Yeah, just a health pellet. There's much better things I could be doing with my time than going after that health pellet, especially since I gotta switch to Rush Coil to do that. Okay, I could go down for an extra life in an E-Tank. The E-Tank might be a bit worth it, but then I just go through the hassle of going back, since it's basically just a branching path. You go all the way down there, and then you hit a dead end with the extra life in the E-Tank, and then you have to go back. Not too worth it if you're going for speed. If you're not going for speed, then by all means, that can be invaluable to you. Alright, what's next? Oh, hi. Let's dodge you. I'm also going to be trying to go through this run without looking up the boss weaknesses. I can get through the Robot Masters without much of a problem, in terms of at least knowing their weaknesses. The Cossack and Wily bosses could be a bit more of a problem. But what I do remember from looking at the weakness chart, either go for the Ring Boomerang or the Dust Crusher, because 9 times out of 10, the boss is weak to that. One of those two. Are there actually any bosses that don't follow that rule? I don't think so. There might be a few. Well, I know that the second form of the Dr. Wily is like the Wily machine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't have an E-Tank, do I? Oh no, dang it. Alright, well this just got awkward. I used most of my Rain Flush, but I only have, I've got one more use of Rain Flush. So I see no reason not to use that right away. That kinda sucks, Because now I'm gonna have to Mega Bust it. Okay, Mega Buster. Oh, this is a terrible location. What the hell? I also don't know how to really avoid his flash stopper. Okay, guess I could do this. But then he's just gonna do that. Yeah, where exactly am I supposed to go to avoid his flash stopper? Or was this back before where the designers were total dicks? And we're like, you can just take the hit. Nothing could go wrong. Well, screw you, game designers. Please, no. Go away. Okay, don't you dare start firing now. Okay. Oh my god. Is this Toadman Mark II? Oh no. Well, fuck me. Wait, I actually broke out, but he shot me anyway. Alright. I swear to god, if I do this entire fight Buster only, I'm gonna be actually kind of upset. Son of a bitch. I did as well. God dang it. I hate this game, but I love it at the same time. And that's Mega Man for ya. I can't be too angry, though. I mean, at least I beat him. But man, I am really doing bad. Ugh. Pharaoh Man should be next. And once again, pretty sure I'm down to my last life. Better kill myself again. I think the sand pits should be death traps if I wait in them long enough. Yeah, I'm down to my last life. Goodbye. Wow, you actually had to wait a while. That is a lot longer than I thought you had to wait to get yourself killed. Interesting. Right. But at least you get this awesome song. I like this song a lot. Uh-oh. Hate things that come out of the sand. And projectiles rain on you from every which direction. Speaking of problems I have with projectiles, the 3 projectile limit's still a problem. At least for me it is. Okay, is this where enemies start coming in? No, that's a little bit later in the stage, apparently. Okay, go. Yeah, these guys. Bit of an annoyance to me. Case in point. But, on the plus side, there is an E-Tank there. We're gonna want that. That's not how we get it. There we go. Okay. I can probably just keep Rush Coil equipped with and not take the time. Uh-oh. That was interesting. I probably don't even take the time to de-equip Rush Coil. Like, I guess I could. I don't see why I would need to. I mean, if I need Rush Coil, at least I'll have it equipped now. Okay, good. At least I'm not... Well, maybe I shouldn't speak too soon, though. If I can get to the boss, I'm set. Because, man, if you thought Toadman was a pushover, Pharaoh Man's even more of a pushover. But to Pharaoh Man's credit, he's only pushover if you have his weapon. Or, not his weapon, but his weakness. So I'll give him a little bit of credit for that. Although that's not much, because I can beat this fight pretty much one-handed. Okay, I thought I screwed up. Note that I am only holding down the trunk. Oh. Okay, can we stand here? Yeah, we can stand here. Well, I was not expecting that to happen. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Literally the easiest. He's having a good boss track record. The only boss that actually gave us problems was Brightman. You got Pharaoh Shot. Alright, so now we need to go for Ringman. He should be the one who's weak to Pharaoh Man. Convenient that we go from the easiest boss to, out of this batch, what I consider the hardest boss. I don't like fighting Ringman at all. If he's not the hardest boss, then Dive Man is. One of those two I would consider the hardest boss, though. As I practice fighting Dive Man a bit more, I found that he's not difficult. Whoops. I found that he's not difficult as long as you're patient. If you're patient, Dive Man is not a problem, especially if you have his weapon. But if you're very impatient, you will have some trouble against Dive Man. These are facts that I have come to realize. Otherwise, Drill Man's more obnoxious than difficult. Skull Man is fairly easy. Dust Man's fairly easy. And other than that, there's the Wily bosses, which a few of them are headaches. Not all of them, though. The final boss is definitely a headache. Alright, good. I think we're at full health right now. Which is good, because I hate fighting this mini-boss. Also, is it just me, or does Ringman have an abnormally large stage? Am I just imagining that? I could just be imagining that. It would not surprise me in the least. Alright, hello, Hippo Magoo. You are dead. Thank you, Turbo Button. Do I want to go up? Sure, why the hell not? What's the worst that could happen? Eddie's up here. Give me something useful, Eddie. Eddie, you're useless. Go feel good about that. You are very much useless to me. Oh god, these things. God! Remember when I was saying Eddie was useless? Well, he might be kind of useful here now. Oh, great. Hey, heading down here. So, guess what? I think we're down to our last life now. Or do we still have a life left? We still have a life left. Never mind. I am crazy. Good. Because I hate that section. This section is really bad. Because before the disappearing and reappearing platforms, they were coming towards us. Not this time. Okay, that's much better. In my practice run, I even screwed that up. Like, I died in pretty much the exact same place. That's interesting. Wait, why did I think this stage was long? We get past this guy, I think we're right at Ringman's door. What the hell? Alright. Guess I'm gonna be having a fun time. Oh, god dang you. Now it's not the time for you to be doing this. Damn it! Maybe I should consider using some charge shots. Come off it! Thank God. I don't care if I took the hit. Yeah, we go through here, and yeah, there's Ringman's door. Pharaoh Shot's best for this. And get ready to jump around a lot, because Ringman is a bit of a whore. Case in point. Oh, he just stopped. Just like, nope, gonna stop. This is also why I hate fighting Ringman. He doesn't have much of a pattern to what he does. No, not Brightman, Pharaoh Man. Okay, once more with feeling. Well, this is going better, at least. Much better. Why can't we do that good the first time? So next should be Dustman. Who we have to go after. You got Ring Boomerang. Alright. Let's go for Dustman next. I'm gonna try to beat this game in this one session. Can't make guarantees, but it would be nice. I'm down to my last life. Is there a way for me to kill myself really quick? I hope there is. Good, there is. That is a statement you should not make on a regular basis, unless you're speedrunning. Except I barely call this a speedrun in the first place. I did not mean to hit stage select. Sure, why not? Can't skip this cutscene. Cool. Alright, Dusty. Whoa. Please forget about that one guy. Okay, enemy comes out here. Another enemy comes out. Basically, anytime you see a pit, assume an enemy is going to come out of it. That's a good assumption to make, because if that enemy hits you, he can very well knock you into that pit and kill you instantly. It is not fun. Okay, yeah, these are platforms that rise up. Oh, how did you not die? At least you're dead now. This is one section where Rush Jet would probably be a bit handy, as I was talking about earlier. I don't think I ever use a Rush Marine adapter, because there's very few places where it could be useful. I mean, it could probably be useful in Dive Man stage, yeah, but where else? Dive Man stage is the only stage I can really think of where it could actually be useful. I don't know, maybe some of the Wily stages it could be useful, I'm just not thinking about it. Well, I remember having to go through this section a few times in the Legacy Collection challenges. This is on the roster there. And it is very easy for you to get crushed and instantly die, sadly. Well, easy if you're rushing through like you have to in the challenges. Because otherwise, I would be taking my sweet time, as I did here. And yes, that is considered taking my sweet time. Shut up. Okay, there is the boss. Wow, that was not hard at all. And I know Dustman's not too difficult himself. His attacks can be a bit annoying to dodge, but even then, you'll probably be doing damage quick enough where it's not going to make too much of a difference. See? I mean, he does try to suck you in at times, which when he does that, you can't hurt him. Whenever he has the same thing that Magnet Man does, where if you get hit while he's doing that, he stops attacking you with that attack. So that way you can get back to doing damage to him. Oh, there's something I'm gonna have to test. Alright, we have Dust Crusher, which means Skullman should be next. Let's move. Uh-oh. Hey, extra life. I'm gonna need a lot of those later. Especially when I get to... Alright. Feel generous with the lives, why don't you? Alright. I'm gonna... Wow! 3 lives! All in a row. That is... I can't believe that happened. But you know what? That is A-okay with me. Because I need them for when I... Oh, right. I can't go that way. I'm gonna need them when I fight Dive Man. Or at least attempt a stage, because Dive Man stage is not easy. So that's dead end, but at least we get some health. Race against the guy. Remember when they had the slide in Mega Man 3? Remember how much I used that in that race? And in the Mega Man 6 race? I personally prefer... Actually, you know what? Just for the kicks. What's over here? Because I don't think I've ever really gone this way. I usually go up. Okay, so there's an E-Tank. Oh, that's it? Really? That's lame. I thought there would be something useful there. Well, at least I know that now. There's an E-Tank there, but not in the best position, especially when you're trying to beat a game quickly. It's kind of out of the way. Plus, I think this has bottomless pit when there's not a bottomless pit syndrome, where if you fall, you still die, even though we've clearly seen what's directly below us. It's dumb. Okay, we want to stay as high as possible, because it's going to give us maneuver room. You know what? I will gladly take that. I will take the pellets, and I will take getting to the boss store. We're gonna want Dustman for this. And now to fight Skullman. Skullman. Oh god! Forgot he did that. Okay, come on. Thank God. If I died, that would have been pretty humiliating. Skullman is a bit of a toss-up, whether he's easy or hard. Usually he's easy. Sometimes he can be a bit of a bitch. But, nevertheless, we beat him. Yay! Alright. We have Dive Man and Drill Man left. Dive Man should be the next one on our list. And he's got a pretty cool song. Wish I could say the same thing about his stage. Because this stage is a bit of an annoyance, but part of that might have been the controller problems I was having. That is entirely possible. As there's spikes everywhere. One wrong move. Whether it's trying to slide but you jump instead, or vice versa, it can lead you to certain doom. Oh yeah, that was a great mini boss. Alright. Turbo button is the best button. Put a turbo button in every video game ever. Okay, Eddie, there's a lot of things you give me, and E-Tank is a very good option. That's probably the best thing he could have given me. Oop. This is what I get for jumping the gun. I need health back now. This is a checkpoint, right? Yep. This is the checkpoint. Another extra life. Wow. Man. This reminded me of that one time where the friggin' extra life charity stream. This is just reminding me of that. Which, call back to that stream. You remember that. But if you didn't, basically, we raced a bunch of Mega Man games, and I got extra lives up the wazoo. It was awesome. Aw, that didn't work. But man... And yeah, every time I talk about the whole... being in a Skype call from a public booth in Oregon. Whenever I bring up that story, that's what the stream I'm talking about. Because I bring up that story a lot because of how dumb it is. I think I might even... Did I bring it up in the Mega Man 6 race? Or Mega Man 3 race? I have a feeling I brought up in at least one of the two. Wow, I'm taking many hits. Alright. Down there. Slide, slide, slide. I was that close to dive, man. Really? Oh, whatever. So, I could get myself killed by Dive Man to at least get my health back. But, of course, I never learn my lessons. I have to do things the hard way. Sometimes the hard way works in my favor. Okay! I can't believe that actually worked as well as it did. I'll take it. You got Dive Missile. Sweet. Alright. And that just leaves Drill Man, and then it's off to the Cossack stages. Which... you kind of wonder why Mega Man's just in Russia, because that's apparently where this game takes place, is in Russia. You know what? These are things we don't bother questioning because it's an NES game, and the plot doesn't matter in the NES games. The plot doesn't matter! It's like, whose line is it anyway where the points don't matter? As much as I want to get that health pellet, I know if I get it now, I'm just gonna die of something stupid later, and I'll need that later, and I won't have it. Extra life? Fuck that shit. I've already got enough extra lives to last me a lifetime. Unintentional pun, but sure. I'm gonna actually reach the checkpoint this time, aren't I? Oh, this section. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna use invincibility frames and cheating. Yeah, I actually did reach the checkpoint. This should be the checkpoint. I will get another E-Tank. Okay, I will also admit, aside from the sloppy start I had to this run, this has been going actually surprisingly smoothly. I should learn to stop opening my mouth, shouldn't I? But I was gonna say, like, one death to Dive Man was actually really good. Like, at least for my standards, and when I was practicing this game earlier, I found out a nice trick. Just do that for these rocks. I remember having so many problems with these rocks, wondering, oh, how the hell do you get past them? It did not occur to me to use Skullman's power. Which is kind of clever. So you know what? I'm gonna kill myself for it, because that's what I do. As soon as I gave praise to it, my run just starts falling apart. Wow. Oh my god. What the hell is this? And to make matters worse, I've used most of my skull powers, which is even better. Okay, go away. Okay, I'm gonna need skull. God damn it. Alright. I think we might be tanking our way out of this. Because I have one more use of Skullman's ability. Other than that, I'm going to have to roll out an E-Tanks, because I'd rather not be having to sit through wasting my lives over and over again to get a game over. That is a process I would not like to indulge. At least if I move fast enough, some of these rocks I can, in fact, avoid. Not all of them, but you know what? I'll take it. I mean, otherwise, I could sit around for a while and grind off the rocks. Oh, or I could... Alright, you know what? This is where we're using an E-Tank. I've had to go into the Wily/Cossack stages. Oh, I guess that would work too. Just... we're not. I died in that same spot earlier, didn't I? Amazing. I think we're just gonna killing ourselves and getting our lives back. Because more importantly, well, A, we'll get another E-Tank, which is already nice. But we will also be getting back... Actually, I think... Yeah, getting hit by the boulders would just take less time. We'd be getting our Skull Man powers back. Our Skull Barrier back. Which is very, very much helpful to me. Let's run into everything ever. Die, Mega Man. Die, Beach. Remember those 5 lives I had? Yeah, gone. Alright, we can do this much better. That's not much better. Maybe it is. I would have no way of knowing, wouldn't I? Let's... You know what? Let's give that energy palette some love. Which means this is gonna be the time I die before the checkpoint, as I was predicting before. God. Never mind, we're actually doing kind of okay. I mean, we gotta get through this horse section. I never like fighting those guys because I can never time my shots with them for some reason. Which is why I go through it pretty much the way that you saw. And it works pretty well. Whoops. Alright, back to this section. Oh, right, rocks. I was too busy scratching my nose to realize, oh yeah, there's rocks. Because they're gonna rock our world. That is a terrible joke, and I should feel bad, but I don't feel bad in the slightest. Wait, 1-up. I don't care if I took a hit. I got a 1-up. Oh, God. Okay. Let's do that first. Oh, that... Really? The Skull Power hit the bullet, which canceled it out, and then I proceeded, as a result, to get hit by a boulder. Lovely. See, that's what I like to see in my video games. Frickin' get my power get canceled out due to a bullet, and then the rest is just history. Speaking of bullets. Speaking of bullets, yes. Oh yeah, and that's how close we were to the boss, of course. Why wouldn't it be? But now we get to use my least favorite weapon, Dive Missile. I hate this weapon. You know why? You will find out when we have to fight Drill Man. Well, while we're fighting Drill Man. It is semi-homing. However, it is bad at that. Uh-oh. No big deal. I'd rather lose a life than lose an E-Tank, personally, anyway. Because I would like to hold on to those 3 E-Tanks for the Cossack and Wily stages. Let's try that again. Go that way. I'm very descriptive of what I say. He keeps shooting these things, which I think I've got enough dive missiles to tank the hits. Yeah, there we go. Much better. You got Drill Bomb. And this should be where we get the Rush Jet adapter as well. Yep. Now it's time to fight Cossack. Or go through his castle first anyway. Here we go. Cossack Stage 1. Where it is snowing, and that will be my worst nightmare. Both the snow and the fact that for these stages, you don't heal your weapon energy in between stages unless you game over. Which, that is a feature that would be very much invaluable to me. As I've discovered when trying to go through these stages. It's also kind of a nice song as well. I like it a bit. This is just me praising Mega Man music, apparently. Probably because I've forgotten how good some of these songs are. Holy hell. Problem is... And that's why I hate ice. I didn't want to do this the cheap way because I might be needing the weapon energy later, but you know what? Screw it. We're rush jetting our way out of here. All you guys do is fly up here. And the problem is, I don't remember what exactly the boss is weak to. I think it's Dustman. But yeah, I can just completely cheese this section, as you very clearly saw. Let's use our coil ability to climb up here, because that is what's intended. You could probably theoretically use Rush Jet as well. Coil is the much better option, though. Because Coil, you are not going to use as much as Rush Jet. Speaking of needing Rush Jet, there's some weapon replenishers here we might need. But you know what? Since I'm down to my last life, I'm probably just going to deliberately game over anyway. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Oh, God. I should just switch to Rush Coil. I should not have tried to be fancy with my movements and gone to Rush Jet. Hopefully I can at least make it past the first Cossack stage before I game over. Okay, what I was trying to do, because this is a very nice shortcut, is just do that. It's a nice shortcut. Problem is, you miss out on the weapon energy. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Alright. Dustman, we're gonna need his powers. So this should be the Moth? Yes. His gimmick is, this. Destroys the stage. Not fun. He also slightly flies up, and when he's at his peak, you can't hit him with the Dust Crusher, which is even worse. Okay, come on. I'd rather beat this boss sometime today. Oh, no! That was very unfortunate. That's actually the first time I died to that boss that way. Usually I die because I take too many hits. I don't die because I fall off the friggin' edge from the gaps he makes. Interesting. I guess I have to make a new mistake every time I play this game. Alright. And I'm especially going to need practice because I think this is one of Pro Man's favorite Mega Man games, which is Not gonna bode well for me, but hey, we'll find out, right? I mean, I've got a pretty good track record with winning the Mega Man races, apparently, because I won both the Mega Man 3 race and the 6 race, even if the Mega Man 3 race was by less than 30 seconds. If it was by, like, what was it, like 10 seconds? So, that's lovely, and if anybody's wondering why it's taking so long to post the Mega Man 6 and the Super Mario World races, he can't find his footage. I have mine, but he can't apparently find his, which I would like to post both of them together, like side by side, like I did with the Mega Man 3 and the Link to the Past race. But that might not be happening. Oh God! Mega Man, when did you do this? What the hell? Good thing I barely use Rush Coil for the rest of these stages. I don't think I use it that much anyway. Let's try that again. Rush Jet. Use it there. Much better. Back of the boss. And I get an extra life. Even better. Okay, trying this boss again is fun times to be had. You have to make those jumps so precisely, and then he can just do that and completely dodge your attacks. Oh, come on, you are a dick. Now I have to be all the more careful. The only problem with me using Dust Crusher as much is I'm going to need some Dust Crusher later, because, as I said before, a lot of the bosses happen to be weak to set ability. So maybe I should use something else that he was weak against. I don't know what else he would be weak against. Maybe he's one of the bosses that's weak against Ring Boomerang? I don't know. I do know that this next boss is weak to Dust Crusher, so I'm gonna need to get some power back. The where is gonna be a bit troubling, though, because I have no idea where I'm gonna find that weapon energy. Hopefully it's just laying around the stage like it is right now. Let's get back in working order. Oh no, I might have just made a huge mistake. I have made an incredible mistake. Holy shit, I've made a terrible mistake. This is a terrible idea. Oh, no, we're fine. You know, like, get the weapon energy. I'm gonna need as much as I can muster. Okay. Rush Jet's probably got enough. Let's give some more weapon energy back to Dust Crusher. I think Rush Jet's got enough. Yeah. We were not in peril. Alright. Timing. This, I'm not gonna be able to just cheese with Rush. I'm gonna have to take my time a bit. Good. I can just rush my way up here. Can even... maybe I can't, but you know what? I have enough health that I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Cool. Is there anything there? More weapon energy, but oh! Nice. E-Tank I don't think I'll need. But at least we're at the boss now. And we've gotten most of our weapon energy back for Dust Crusher. Which is nice, and we have most of our health, too. Even better. Alright. Whee! Idea of this boss, you gotta get inside the boss itself, because that could be considered, I guess, the boss arena. But you only have so much time. Then the boss has to go through his whole reformation process. Okay. Oh god! I also would rather not die to him. I think one more hit will do him in. If not that, then 2 more hits. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. I was about to say, we might have made a horrible mistake. But no, we're okay. And the next stage, I do believe, is an auto-scroller, which is fun. And I should probably consider getting some of my Dust Crusher uses back, because while this boss is not weak against the Dust Crusher, the boss after will. This one should be weak to Drill Man. And yay, auto-scrolling sections. Auto-scrolling really does not fit a Mega Man game. I just have to say that. Because it is entirely true. Oh no, these things. Oh, wow, that was no trouble at all. What was I worried about? Oh yeah, stuff like this. Screw it, I'm tanking the hit. Alright. Oh wow, we actually did not lose as much Dust Crusher as I was expecting us to. Whatever, I'm getting some Dust Crusher back. Pretty much all of our weapons are back up to full as well. I think Dust Crusher's missing a little bit, but that's not a huge deal. Oh, all the more better. Let's top off Rush Jet. Man, I am... Weapon energy-wise, I am sitting pretty right now. I mean, I could use some for Rush Coil, but I don't really use Rush Coil that much anyway, so I don't think that'll be a huge deal. Oh, right, this section. I don't know how they intend for you to get through this section, unless it is Rush Jet, in which case I am not considered a cheater. I hate trying to go through that section. I think Rush Jet's the far more efficient way to go through there. And remember when I was saying that these stages are actually pretty short? After this auto-scrolling section, I do believe is the boss. Yes, because these appear at the checkpoint. So yes, we have actually even reached the checkpoint. I think I'm good on weapon energy. I don't think I need to really restore anything. Higher! Higher! Jump. Jump. Yeah, that's the game of these platforms. They sink down pretty slowly, but as you jump, you can get a bit higher. Or in this case, you gotta go lower. Now, there's an E-Tank there, and I don't know how you're supposed to get that E-Tank. I have no idea how. Well. Not too important, so let's fight a boss that, as long as you know what you're doing, is one of the easier bosses. Don't let the spikes intimidate you. Which is why I'm going to die right now. Okay, Ring Boomerang could also be useful for this boss, but I like using Drill Man's power because you don't use as much in the immediate future. So, that is a plus. Although, if you feel yourself running a bit low on Drodo's abilities or uses, you could probably just switch to another weapon. But, yeah, that's the boss. Piece of cake. Piece of cake it is. Alright. The Cossack stage. Or the stage where we fight Cossack. Weapon energy, I guess I could use some for Drill Man, but you know what? Alright, this stage. I like this stage because it gives me E-Tanks. It actually gives me 2 E-Tanks. There's one. Problem is, to get the E-Tanks, we need Drill Man. What did we just use a lot of our special on? Like, what did we use a lot on the last boss? Drill Man. Yeah. Oops. I just hope we can get our weapon energy back in time because we're going Dust Man because we're gonna need that ability for the next boss. I think the next boss is also weak Dust Man. It's either Dust Man, Dust Crusher, or Ring Boomerang. I think it's Dust Crusher. The boss after that's weak to Ring Boomerang. The next boss has 2 phases. One's weak to Ring Boomerang, while the other is weak to Drill Dozer. What else? And then the final boss, which is weak to Pharaoh Shot. And there's, of course, the boss rematches as well. That's in every Mega Man game ever. So, can I rush coil my way up there? I hope I can. It's probably doable. Yeah, it's doable, but not worth my time. Fuck that shit. You know what? I got 5 E-Tanks. I can spare one. So basically... Whoops, I did that again. Basically what it comes down to is... I need some more Drill Dozer ability uses for the final stage. Oh, whoops. God dang it! This is silly. I'm gonna have to use another E-Tank. This is dumb. I'm gonna try to avoid using one because I don't learn my lessons. Also, I totally beat that boss without using an E-Tank. And now the truth about Cossack is revealed. Dr. Rice took his daughter hostage, and because of that, it's basically Wily's forcing Cossack to work for him. Oh yeah, and Proto Man kind of betrayed Wily after Mega Man 3. Left out that part, but Wily had it coming to him. Except in the TV series where Proto Man always follows Dr. Wily. That was a weird TV series. It's weird that they are also rebooting it. I am both excited and terrified for that series. And I'm not sure how to feel about it. But you know what? Dumber things have happened, so... Okay, first thing that needs to be done, get some weapon energy back, please. I am going to need a lot of weapon energy. So if you enemies would be so kind as to drop some energy drops, well, you're dropping health drops. Though it's not what I'm looking for. There's not... What's with the health obsession? I need energy drops. That's what I really need now. I guess I could E-Tank my way out here. Okay, that's where I need to go. I thought that was gonna be a death pit. And I'm just like, really? That's a mean place to put it. Can you even make that jump still? Nope. Had to try. Oh yeah, and we have to go underwater. Forgot about that. Where there's lots of spikes. I should know this section from the Mega Man Legacy Collection, or the challenges in Mega Man Legacy Collection, because I think this was one of the sections in the challenges. And this is a fuck that shit, because we have the blocks which I can never remember their official name of. I just call them the disappearing and reappearing blocks. I hate them. A lot. Oh god! I've never had that happen before. They hit a checkpoint. Okay, I at least hit a checkpoint. Got kind of concerned there for a sec, but you know what? I have 4 E-tanks. I think I am going to be okay. I don't think I'm gonna have much to worry about left. Which, yay that! Okay. Trying this again. If you would be so kind, game. I hate it when I make a mistake that I didn't make last time, because just... Whoa. Okay, not doing that again. There we go. Oh, not quite. You can glitch this, kind of, where you do this. And it's very weird, but it works, so I will take it. More weapon energy, which is... I'm gonna need that for a drill dozer. Gonna get that for later. And I present to you the easiest E-tank to get in the entire game. It's just sitting right there. And you might argue that they put it there for the boss, but the boss isn't really... Well, I guess the boss can be kind of difficult. I don't know what I'm saying. It's Giant Mettool. That I hate fighting. Because he freezes you in place and summons other Mettools. So you basically want to be as far away from him as possible. Or do something like this. Except now, that's gonna happen. Lovely. Alright, you know what? You can't see me, but I'm facepalming now. Worst part is, in the Wily and Cossack stages, when you get killed by a boss, it doesn't just start you right before the boss. You have to go through the section from before, so... We've got a little bit of replaying to do. Cool. Oops. And this is why I don't speedrun. Oh, come on. You know what? I think you can just rush Coil out of here. Or maybe you can't. No, you can. Thank God. Except I'm almost out of Rush Coil now. Okay, you know what? That actually felt pretty good. I have not managed to pull off that jump yet. At least I did that. That makes up slightly. Only slightly. Okay, back at the boss, but it's almost out of Dust Crusher, but you know what? That is okay. I hope. Hope that's okay. Even if we run out of Dust Crusher at the boss, we should get back enough weapon energy for what we need to do. If you jump, like if you manage to jump before he hits the ground, you can avoid being stunned. Which is probably something I have to learn how to do. Although I'm doing a not too bad job at dodging his attacks. Even if it's a bit luck-based. Good. Wow. This is not going too badly for now. Although now I'm out of weapon energy, so I gotta Mega Bust it. Uh-oh. Okay, charge up your Mega Buster. Fire away. Oh, really? That's kind of rude. Oh well. Show yourself. And goodbye. Two more stages. Well, 3 more, but who's counting? The game's bad at counting, by the way. That's what I'm implying. Alright. I don't really care for the boss of the stage, but at least I've got I haven't even really used his ability that, or the ability that he's weak to, which is Ring Boomerang. E-Tank's tempting, but I don't think I'm gonna need it that much. I honestly have more E-Tanks than I'm accustomed to having at this point. But hey, you know what? Hubris. It is a thing that I have experienced, and it's not fun. Okay, Eddie's here. Give me something good. Health. I'll take it. This should be the right ladder. Yeah. Why is my nose so itchy? Very itchy nose. For reasons unknown. Are we at the boss yet? I know I said that pretty early in the stage, but it just goes to show how short these stages are. There goes my last rush coil. Oh, that's not what I wanted it to be used on. Alright. Yay! Inefficient. Oh my god. What? Fuck. Get rid of these bats first. Good lord. This is... So, what I'm basically going to do is that. I wanted to avoid having to do that, but the game didn't really give me much of a choice, so... Here we are. At least I got my health back. There's my consolation prize. You know what else is great? This section. Get an extra life by pure chance. So we just cruise on over to the boss. Ringman's what we're needing. My nose is still itchy. I have no idea why. Okay, so this green thing on the guy is his weak spot. So we have to keep hitting that. My phone is going off. That might be the sign that, I don't know. I just received a notification, probably an email. Oh, yeah. Alright. Back to the game. Alright, there's an E-Tank and an extra life. Extra life, I don't think I'm gonna be needing that much, though. In all fairness. I will take the Dust Crusher stuff. Because I need that... I think I'm only gonna need that for Skullman and nothing else. I'm gonna... Actually... There's... Wow, what is going on with my phone? Ringman and a Drill Man. That's good. Who's the first one we normally fight? I think it's Drill Man that we normally fight first. Oh god. Enemies that aren't... Oh boy. Ooh, I'm gonna need that health. I'm playing like garbage. What the fuck? Go through the capsule, and now it's rematch time. Alright, let's start with Drill Man. That's when you know I've gone through this section more than a few times. So when I know who I'm fighting. So here we gotta deal with Drill Man popping out of basically nowhere. I'm might want to use an E-Tank on this guy. That might not be a terrible idea. Never mind. He killed me instead. Alright. Cool. Where's Dive Man? Let's hopefully do this fight better. Well, it's definitely going a bit smoother now. Go, 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 go. Shoot you a lot. Oh. Stop burrowing your way underground. Okay. Die! Oh my god. Die. Thank you. So next should be, Bright Man. I'm a goddamn clairvoyant. Alright. At least he's... Oh god, not again. At least we got that out. One more. Goodbye. Now I have to wait for this thing to wear off. Okay, who do I even fight next? This is me trying to remember myself. Is it Skullman I fight next? It might be. Yep. I'm gonna try to remember each boss I fight. Because, like, the order I fight him in. Because why the hell not? Okay, next should be Toadman. Which means we'll need Drill Man's power. Never mind. I'm a liar. It's Dive Man. Right. Now I know why I got that confused. Because Toadman's next. No problem. Alright. Now it should be Toadman. That was not supposed to happen. Yeah, there's Toadman. Look how much faster this is going now. Thank you, Drill Man. Who's next? Next, I think, is Dustman. Is it? Yep, Dustman. Okay, does this work? Yes, it does work, actually. Okay, so that's a nice speedrunning tactic to keep in mind. Alright, next should be Ringman, who's weak to Pharaoh Man. Alright. I hate fighting this guy so much. Although this isn't going too bad. You know? I actually being without taking a hit. I am actually kind of impressed with myself. I feel good about myself. Finally, Pharaoh Man. Now, remember his last fight? Remember how easy that was? Well, this is even easier. Just start holding triangle from the beginning. Before you at least had to position yourself correctly. But in this case, you just hold triangle, walk forward a bit, so that way you can fire a lot faster. And he's a joke. I literally went to go check Twitter during that fight. That's kind of sad. Alright. Final boss time. We need Ringman, Drillman, and later we're gonna need Pharaoh Man. There's the Wily Machine. Alright, first form is not too difficult. And even if I start having some problems, I can just E-Tank my way out of here, which I think I'm actually going to use one now. I have 6 E-Tanks? What? Wow. That is way more E-Tanks than I need. What the hell? I don't know why I did this run, but I hope I do that again in the race. E-Tank-wise. I think this boss can actually only be hurt by Drillman, I think. Because of the way it arcs. But you know what? Well, he's dead. Except he escapes. This is the first Mega Man game that I think did this, the Wily Capsule thing. Because that hasn't been, I think, since the beginning. In the first game, it's just fight the Wily Machine, then you beat the game. In the second game, it's fight the Wily Machine, then fight Alien Wily. Then the third game, it's Wily Machine, and then Gamma. In this case, it's Wily Machine, and then Wily Capsule. And then from here on, they basically had Wily's final form be him in the capsule. Did I pick up an extra life? I think I did. But now the final battle. The Wily Capsule is very annoying. Because you basically see Wily for a split second, and you have only a few seconds to get over to where he is to attack him. Ideally with the Pharaoh shot. Yeah, you can just do that. And I had to sneeze. If I wasn't sneezing, because you can hit him once with the shot above you, and then if you're quick, you can hit him with the other shot, but you, as I said, have to be quick. Okay, after his next hit, yeah, I'm using an E-Tank. No reason to pointlessly risk my life. Okay, where are you? Okay, one more hit, and Wily is a goner. Goodbye, Wily. And just like that, we beat Mega Man 4. We escape from Wily's castle. Wily also escapes. And it basically sets us up for Mega Man 5. And now the credits, except we're not going to be sitting through this because it's a stream where I'm supposed to be playing other games. So, let's go to the random games generator.